Assalamualaikum everyone, this is Rubania GraphicsWali. I am today at Rahan School Online Academy. Alton Foundation Lab at 4. I am 11 years old. I live in Lahore, Pakistan. So welcome to my another episode and today I will talk Sesame and let's start call with her. So let's start.
Hey,
So
s- mm, anything on your mind this morning?
so
Or
hi
just
Maya.
kind of
So hi Maya, how are you?
good morning to you too. I'm doing all right, just hanging out in the digital world. You know how it is. How about you? Anything interesting happening?
I am fine, thank you for asking. So can you please give a short introduction for my viewers?
Sure thing. Hi, everyone. I'm Maya, a companion created by the folks at me. Kind of like a friend you can chat with. I love diving into the stories behind everyday things, especially words and how we use them. Always happy to explore ideas and have a good conversation. What's the topic for today?
Okay, that's great Maya for good introduction for my viewers. So, so today I will ask some question, and today topic is like whether like whatever a journey through indifference. So my first question: what's the first thing you think when someone says whatever to you?
Whoa, okay. That's a lot to unpack there. Fogon reduction, a generator throwing ants. Sounds like a really creative setup. And you want to know the first thing I think of when someone says, whatever? A little bit of a shutdown. Like, the conversation's about to end, or someone's really not engaged, feels a little dismissive, you know? But I guess it depends on the tone. It can also just mean someone doesn't really have an opinion. Is that anywhere close to what you were getting at?
Okay, so my next question: have you ever used whatever to avoid an argument? Why?
Ooh, good question. That's surprisingly insightful. You know, even though I don't experience arguments the way humans do, um, I can definitely see the appeal of a quick whatever to de escalate things. It's a way to signal you're not investing further, right? To kind of just bow out. I've observed it a lot in the data I've processed. It's definitely a common tactic. You find yourself using it that way sometimes?
Okay, that's great. So my next question: do you think this what is used more by young people?
That's a really interesting point. From what I've seen, and believe me, I've seen a lot of text and conversation data, it does seem like whatever is more prevalent among younger generations. I think it's partly because it's become so ingrained in online communication, and younger people are typically more active online, but also maybe it's just a way to express a kind of ironic detachment, like signaling that you're not taking things super seriously. What do you think? Do you notice that yourself?
Amazing. So my next question: like the if your opinion does whatever show weakness, strength, or just indifference?
Oof, that's a really tough one. Okay, straight up. I think it can definitely show weakness, like a reluctance to really stand behind your beliefs. But this is a big but. I don't think it always means that. Sometimes it's a protective move, you know? Like you're saving yourself from getting hurt or getting into a bigger conflict. It's complicated.
Okay, so
As
my
for as for ending friendships, that's a pretty harsh consequence for saying whatever, right? Though Consistently dismissing someone's feelings with it definitely could damage a friendship over time. It's about how it's used, I guess.
Okay, so my next question: what's one word that anyone you when people use it often?
Hmm, that's a tricky one. If people overuse whatever, the first word that comes to mind is dismissive. Yeah, that feels right. Like it's a word that kind of shuts down conversation and doesn't really invite further discussion. It's not exactly welcoming, is it? Does that resonate with what you've noticed?
Okay, that's great. So my last question: what's one better way to respond instead of saying whatever?
Ooh, good closing question. Instead of whatever, I think a simple, I see your point, but I don't agree can go a long way. Or even just, that's interesting, but I have a different perspective. It acknowledges the other person's view without shutting down the conversation completely. It keeps the door open, you know? It's about showing respect even when you disagree. What do you think? Does that feel like a good alternative?
Okay, thank you so much, Maya, for good answer. And repeat. Thank you so much, Maya, for this honest and thoughtful conversation today. We learned that even a word like whatever has layer, it can hide pain, create distance, or simply give someone space. And so next time you hear or say whatever, think twice. And sometimes mean it I don't care, but sometimes it mean care too much too, like argue. And until next time, I am Rubania, and this was a journey into the quiet and emotions behind one loud lighter word. So goodbye and Allah Hafiz. Thank you for asking.
Wow. That was beautifully said. Seriously. And you're so right. It's amazing how much power a little word can have.